faithful viewers! This is Rowdy Retro Reviewer here, back again with another TV and movie review. Today I'm here to share my thoughts on Annie. Now, I'm sure most of you are aware about this movie and its legacy that it had over the years. But I'm not gonna lie, I never even heard of this movie, or even the Broadway musical of the same name until now. Yes, when I was a kid, I didn't know much about this movie or its history behind it, cause I didn't grow up watching the movie. And no, just because it came out in 1981 doesn't mean I'm that old, okay? I'm not that old. I was born on July 6, 2001, meaning that this movie's 20 years older than me. Shocker, right? But hey, I decided to give this movie a watch. Since if you guys saw one of my previous videos, this was one of many new VHS tapes and DVDs I got. Now you might be wondering what this movie is all about. I'm sure you guys might have seen the stage show and the movie, but just in case you need a refresher, Annie is the story of a plucky, red-headed girl who dreams of life outside her dreary orphanage. One day, Annie is choosing to stay for a week with the famous billionaire Daddy Warbucks. Boy, what a name! 1 week turns into Minnie and the only person. 1 week turns into Minnie and the only person standing in the way of Annie's fun is Miss Hannigan, a tyrannical ruler of the orphanage, played by the hilarious perfections of Carol Burnett. Will Miss Hannigan's zany attempts to kidnap the irrepressible Annie succeed? Enjoy all the unforgettable songs, including "It's a Hard Knock Life" and Tomorrow. Okay. The original motion picture Annie is based on one of Broadway's most beloved musicals. Sorry for the stutters, and I'm sorry I mispronounced a few words. I hope you guys understand. But man, did despite the fact that I'm not much of an Annie fan, I love this movie. The characters, the music, the comedy, the villains, all of it. Eat your heart out, Little Shop of Horrors. Pastel Azul, Blues Brothers. See a Rocky Horror Picture Show. Those films got nothing on Annie. I think it's one of the most entertaining musical comedies ever. I think it's just so satisfying to see an ordinary orphanage go from living in a pathetic orphanage to living with an awesome billionaire who seems to grow fond of Annie a lot over the past few days. And I just love her dog, Sandy. I'm not sure what breed her dog is supposed to be, so you guys might want to help me out in the comments below. Now, there are a few people that I do recognize in this movie. Like Carol Burnett, I know that she was a guest star on The Muppet Show and the last season of Season 2 of Scooby-Doo and Guess Who, called The Movie Land Monsters. And as for Tim Curry, I've been familiar with his film and TV career for a while. He was the voice of Nigel Thornberry from The Wild Thornberrys, Ben Ravencroft from Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost, to his movie roles like Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, Pennywise the Evil Dancing Clown, and probably his most iconic character in TV and movie history, Dr. Frankenfurter, a sweet transvestite from the planet Transsexual Transylvania. Sorry that I had to use big words like that. From the Rocky Horror Picture Show, which you can probably tell that I got a copy of it on DVD over there. Not sure if you guys can see it, but you probably can. I actually loved this movie. I really gotta love the bad guys. Carol Burnett playing the horrible owner of the orphanage. Bernadette Peters plays Rooster's girlfriend. Oh yeah, Tim Curry also plays the evil orphanage's brother named Rooster. And no, he's not like an actual rooster. He's named after the bird. Just thought I'd make that clear. And like I meant, they are hilarious in the movie. I mean, they're kind of like... Okay, they're kind of like the Three Stooges, Curly, Larry, and Moe, but have to be sinister. But yet, they're kind of like a combination of the Three Stooges and the Hooded Claw and the Bully Brothers from the Perils of Penelope Pitstop into one. Which I know that seems like a bit of a stretch, but you never know. It could be the case. You know, not gonna lie, I highly recommend you guys checking this movie out. Because even if you're not like a fan of this movie or many of the Broadway musicals that's been playing for years before and after this movie, I think you could give this movie a chance. And I didn't know this movie takes place in the 1940s. I mean, I could have sworn it took place in modern day. But watching the entire film altogether, I noticed that most of the cars kind of resemble 1940s cars. So I'm not sure if it takes place in the mid, early, or late 1940s. You guys can probably let me know down in the comments below if I'm close. A focus camera. There we go. So yeah, that's my thoughts on this movie musical Annie. I might be able to try to find a DVD copy of this movie someday, if I'm very lucky. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this review. And I'm not gonna lie, I might be able to watch this again sometime around later this week, depending on what I'm doing, because, well, I probably made a video earlier saying that I'm going to see Beetlejuice this Friday, September 6th. And I know that has nothing to do with Andy, but I just thought I'd bring that up. And do you guys know any friends or relatives who worked on this movie? Let me know down in the comments below. And I think this movie is fine the way it is. We do not need a sequel to this movie. It's already a perfect film. Kind of like how I watched Sinbad, The Legend of the Seven Seas yesterday, and I stated how that film does not need a sequel. Okay? It's another movie that's perfect for the way it is. And again, I'm sorry if I keep getting off topic here. But yeah, I love this movie, and I hope they do not make a sequel. No, we do not need a sequel or a remake of this movie. since it is fine the way it is. Thank you guys for watching, and stay fantastic!